It's so hard to make YouTube videos sometimes when you're not feeling yourself. So I need to kind of psych myself up here. Okay. It's a bit lifestyle, so let's jump right in. The first thing I want to talk about is this Crystal Essence Mineral Deodorant Body Spray. I've actually been using it as deodorant. It goes on like a spray. It's really easy, doesn't sting. You can use it after shaving, no problem. And it's all I've been needing all summer. And I've been noticing that it's been regulating my body throughout the day, and I really don't have to use it every day. I kind of use it every other day. So it, you may have heard of Crystal. They've been making natural deodorants for a long time, as long as I can remember. And it's like an actual crystal block, and you wet it and rub it on your armpits. This one's a spray, so it has purified water, potassium aluminum, which is natural mineral salts. They like to make the claim, though, with the asterisk that it's no aluminum chlorhydrate. So that's the one people get really worked up about in other types of deodorant. I'm not sure if this one's controversial or not. All I know is it's been working great, and it's really limited ingredients. It feels great on the skin, and it was like $4. I got it for $4, I think, on Pharmaca. So try it before you invest in a $20 deodorant. Next up is this Vapor Luxe Organic Lip Conditioner. So this came in the Beauty Heroes Vapor box, and it looks like this. It's called their lip conditioner. I've got to say, if you need a lip product, don't buy anything else, just buy this. I'm telling you right now, it smells like Sweet Tarts. It's so wonderfully moisturizing. You can apply it at night. Your lips stay conditioned all night long. You can apply it under lipstick. Your lipstick doesn't dry out. Like, it's just a beautiful product. I take it with me everywhere I go. It's one of those things that have just really stood out in beauty products for me for the last year. Like how I've just become extremely attached to the packaging, the application, the results, the smell. Like, it's just the whole package right here. Next up is this Sappho New Paradigm Mascara. I talked about it pretty at length in the review of this Sappho Beauty Heroes box, but you know, I've just been really loving it. I know it's not for everyone's lash type, but it's definitely for mine. It gives me beautiful, spidery, natural looking lashes. So I've really been liking it. It comes off really easily, and it doesn't irritate my eyes. So many mascaras irritate my eyes, and I've had really great luck with this, so I'm loving it. Next up, I've mentioned this before, but it's the Lotus Moon Hydrotherapy Eye product. This came in an inner outer balance box. That's another one of my favorites. If you haven't checked out Zuzu Naturals subscription box, you need to. Girl is curating some damn fine boxes. What's really funny is I keep wanting to do a video about her subscription box and about the products that are coming in her box, but I keep literally opening the boxes, taking all the stuff out, using them immediately, and then like I can't go to like film a video with them because like the most recent one, she just came out with this beautiful soap. Well, I opened it the very day that it came. I've had it in the shower now since the box came, so I can't really do like an unboxing review of this box because I keep just loving everything that she's sending. Like she sends a vegan snack every time. I immediately rip into the snack and I eat it and I forget the package. It's just like, I don't know, you can tell when somebody creates a subscription box who loves subscription box. So it's got a great value, great products, a good snack. Like, I just love it. So anyway, one of the products that came in the box was this Lotus Moon Hydrotherapy Eye product. It goes on super smooth. It is super hydrating. It's gorgeous. Like it is the best, most affordable eye product that there could possibly be. So here's how I'll use it. I will tone, I will do hyaluronic acid serum, I will do a lightweight oil, I'll put this on under my eyes, and then I'll put the cream all on top of it. And then depending how dry, I might just do a little bit more in this area right here, but it's a roller ball. Every eye product should be a roller ball, shouldn't it? Anyway, you can see I've gone through half of it. And that's using it every day since it came, so I love it. Okay, next up, the Ursa Major Golden Hour Recovery. Tra-la-la! If your kids make you watch Captain Underpants. Anyway, what can I not say about this cream? Beautiful ingredients, phenomenal price point. I don't even have any of it to swatch. It is a lightweight mousse-like texture, goes on, rubs in super smooth, plays well with all other products, has a very lightweight scent, is very nice, I feel like, for all skin types. It dries down to a semi-matte. It has a kind of film former feeling to it, so it does not feel greasy, but your skin feels moisturized. So it actually has a really nice quality about that. And then I also feel like it helps with that sort of film forming that it does. It helps prevent that transepidermal water loss. So you really, if I apply it at night, I really wake up with beautifully hydrated skin. So I've gone through an entire thing that I purchased myself, and I do believe I'll be purchasing another one. We'll see. I have one more little sample of it that I'm working through, and there might be another one I'm gonna try. I don't know, I have to try the creams for the peoples, but this one is in the Hall of Fame so far. Okay, so now let's move on to a little bit of lifestyle. If you're like me and you want organic tampons and you have not quite been able to switch to a cup yet, that's hashtag goals, but I haven't been able to do it yet, then you might wanna try these. Here on Maui, they sell them at Whole Foods. They come in a paper applicator as opposed to the Cora brand, and then also, I forget the name of the other brand that I have that they sell both here at Target. Those both come in plastic applicators. These come in a paper applicator, and for absorbency, I find out of the 3 brands, these do the best job. The other 2 brands, the Cora and the, let me go see what that other brand is. Okay, so I knew that's why I couldn't remember, because I don't think it's even a word. It's just L, but this brand. So in comparison, I just feel like absorbency wise, which is why you're wearing them, these do a better job. And I also appreciate that the packaging is paper, the applicator is paper, the container is paper, where it's just, as much as I was liking these, the packaging really bothers me. Like, this is so much packaging. And I get it, it's super cute. They do a lot of good work with their brand, but I just, plastic applicator, I don't know, the waste, all that plastic adding up for my vagina. Okay. The other thing I want to mention are these Smarty Pants vitamins. So I started off by taking these Smarty Pants, the Adult Probiotic Complete, and they're gummies. I have to do my vitamins in gummies, but they're kind of like a different texture. So as opposed to being super chewy, these are more like they melt in your mouth, almost like a soft caramel would. And very pleasing texture, didn't get stuck in my teeth very much. I really have been enjoying them, and I've actually been taking them every day, which is great. So I ended up, after I tried those probiotic ones, I ended up getting the Women's Complete, and then I also ended up getting the kids one for my kids, which they've been loving because they never get to eat candy like this, so they literally get so excited to take their vitamins every day, which is cool. And of course, they don't really taste anything like vitamins. So that's cool. I've been really enjoying those. So I wanted to kind of tell you about the show that's on Amazon, because if you have not watched it, I feel like if you like my channel, then you're definitely gonna love this show. It's called The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's set in New York in the 50s, and it's basically this housewife that goes from being like the uber all-star housewife to getting divorced by her husband because he cheated on her, and she basically ends up in comedy. It's a little bit crass, I'm gonna warn you, okay? But It's hilarious. I watched all 8 episodes, and I even rewatched a couple episodes because it was that funny, that witty, that sharp, and I just really loved it. It's really great. So check it out. It's on Amazon or Amazon Prime. The other thing I wanted to mention that I've been doing is this thing called Wantable. Now, as a subscription box junkie, I have heard about it for a long time, about these clothing subscriptions. I've even tried a couple, but a lot of them were like they send you these mystery baskets and then you're stuck with the items. And I've never really had very good success with that. But Wantable actually has one for fitness. I love the sporty look at all times, either if I'm sporting or not. I think they call it athleisure. I think I've mentioned this a while ago, but it was this video done by these Australian girls about activewear. But basically it's like activewear, activewear, going everywhere in my activewear, 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 shopping for activewear in my activewear. It's really funny. I'll link the video below. But anyway, so I signed up for this Wantable subscription, and it costs $20 for a styling fee. I think they send you 7 pieces, and if you keep 5, you get 20% off. But I don't know. Normally I'm very picky, I'm very thrifty and frugal, and I don't like to spend a lot of money on clothes, and so I was actually really excited about the stuff that they sent me. So it was like pretty reasonable, between $30 and $50 per piece, which even is a little bit for me, a little bit pricey for me, but sometimes I'm like, it's okay to buy a few more nicer pieces if you're gonna wear them more, as opposed to like a bunch of things on sale. I've had great luck with them. I think they've sent me 4 boxes, and out of the 4, I think the first box I bought 5 pieces out of. The second box I think only got 1 piece. The third box, 1 piece. Maybe 2 pieces, and then this most recent box I bought 5 pieces from it because it was just such a nice selection, because basically they've been sending me some sporty tank tops that I could actually wear just every day, which work really well here in Hawaii. So I've been having so much fun. So if you're kind of in the market, they also do one for actual clothing. So it's really nice, especially if you're not into clothes shopping, but occasionally you need pieces and you can pick. You can either get it monthly, every 2 months, every 3 months. You can skip. So they've really made it accessible for all different types of lifestyles, and you can pick your budgets. And so if you need to buy clothes and you hate going to clothes stores, and then it's so frustrating, you know, getting things that don't work for your size, then try it. It's really nice, actually. The last thing I wanted to mention was that I talked about this a while ago, but I had kind of been taking a break from doing a lot of things on Instagram. And it was kind of interesting because about 3 weeks ago, I heard this thing on NPR. I'm like a diehard talk radio fan. It was a man from this thing called Citizens University. They were kind of bringing it up in conversation related to the midterm elections. And one of the things that he was talking about was how community-wise in our current culture, we are very weak in our immediate communities. Partially because we're all so busy now, partially because so many of us have pulled away into social media. Like people aren't involved in social clubs anymore, or doing like a ton of social activities. And it really struck me as interesting, because I noticed when I've been pulling away from doing Instagram too much that I've spent time putting more energy into actual relationships. And some of those are online friends that I've met through Instagram and YouTube, like just spending more time talking to them and getting to know them better. And then also some of it has been like pulling away from this like almost fake social world. I've been putting more time into my real life relationships because, you know, what's interesting is we're social creatures, right? We want to connect with each other. And when you're getting that through social media, you might be pulled away from doing that in your community. And so one of the things the guy was talking about was in reference to the midterms elections, that we're very weak as communities, and that really to enact significant change in our lives, like getting involved in more local politics and just in your community in general is so much more productive for our, you know, the everyday aspects of our lives. And it was just so great. It was so great to hear something that was nonpartisan, that was just encouraging people to get out there and be with one another and love one another. And I don't know, it just was really encouraging to me. And it was kind of like, yeah, like I feel like we're gonna start seeing this backlash to social media to some degree, in some age groups and some age demographics, because we're so starved for like actual real life connections with people. But anyway, that was my, we covered it all, right? We covered beauty products, a little entertainment, a little lifestyle, a little social. So the last two things I want to mention are food items. One is this Milkadamia milk. It's amazing. Like, if you want to take your smoothie game to the next level, this is how you do it. The last one is this Suja Uber Greens juice. They've been selling these at my Costco. They're basically just all vegetable juices, and it's absolutely delicious. The one thing I want to know when you guys are on the go, when you're kind of living your everyday life, when you're busy, how do you feel about this single-use plastic? Like, I love it. I feel like it's so healthy. It has very low sugar, but every time I drink one, I feel the guilt of this just single-use plastic thing. So, what are your thoughts on that? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!